stay until the afternoon. It get lonely, I be knowing she phony. Thinking back to all of the women that really chose me. And all the times that I was the
What if this is Rosebud? It's a good song. I'm digging it.
Boy, am I late. I peep the calendar like how often can I escape? I take a breath, accepting.
Alexa, stop. All right, we're going live. Boom. All right, I think we're live. Gonna try next time to actually put the agenda in, but what can we do? So anyways, the agenda is gonna look like this. We're gonna say hello. We're gonna go through a quote. We're gonna create a quick vibe, as we vibing. We're gonna go over some lessons learned. It's always good. That's kind of my new thing, trying to do lessons learned, keep it quick, give a daily update, kind of what happened today. Then we'll go over kind of tomorrow, what's coming on the horizon. And then we will kind of close it, say goodbye, a little bit of feedback. So anyways, hello. And the quote is, sorry, just bear with me. Okay. Life is not about how fast you run or how high you climb, but how well you bounce. It's a great one. That's by Vivian Komori. So thank you, ChatGPT, for laying that one. I kind of like the imagery of how high you bounce. So let's see how high this Super Bowl bounces, baby. So we're creating a vibe. I'm in my lucky shirt. It's actually funny. Perry joined, and he's got a lucky shirt that exists. We'll go into that kind of at the Shane D, the Late Shane Show. So, sorry, you're going to have to stick forward to the next show that kind of follows this on @ShaneD Comedy. We'll get into that. I don't think it's quite safe for Facebook. Sorry, Facebook, you're not quite able to hear that one. Oops, busted. Well, listen, dude, I think that sweatshirt's gone, Perry. So now it lives on this one, and I'll get into why this is my lucky shirt for a similar reason. Anyways, vibe is created. Okay, we created the vibe. We're having a good time. Clearly, you can see I'm up a little bit. I got well rested today. Still a little sunburn from it's funny because it was overcast the past day, but got a nice sunburn going. We'll call it a tan. It's sadly gone. It is gone, Perry. It's gone, long gone. So Perry confirmed his lucky sweatshirt's gone. Maybe I won't go into too much details, but there's something funny in the future. It'll be off Facebook. And it wasn't Perry, it's someone else. Anyways, so lessons learned. This one's actually not about me, but it applies to me and really anyone. So find someone that allows you to be fully self-expressed. Not someone that tries to change you, but rather make your light shine brighter. You know what I mean? Don't change the light. Don't change the color, but take your light and make it brighter. That's me. Okay, that's not a person quoted. I probably read it somewhere. So be it. Anyways, daily update. We're going right through it. We're trying to get under 10 minutes no matter what we do. Bam. Lessons learned done. Daily update. Coastal baseball lost to Indiana. Kind of sucks. I was thinking it was going to be better because Duke, not that they barely beat George Mason, but it looked like Coastal was a better team. Sometimes what happens is you get all your hits out in the first game, and then you're thinking you're full of yourself. Kind of reminds me of my golf game, where if I do bad, I'll tend to do better next time. But God forbid I do well on a hole or two. Basically, my whole round sucks. Anyways, that's done. Next, I helped a client out. And right now it's been pretty sweet because my office has been Springbrook Stadium, which is where Coastal Carolina plays. It's not the easiest being on a little mobile phone, but like they say with real estate, when you go on vacation or whenever you're somewhere, that's when your clients need you most. So it's kind of like a weird superstition. Going with it. Awesome. Oh, the other thing I'm happy with is I gave up the tickets for February 23rd. That's next Friday. And I still need to get rid of tomorrow at 11 a.m. If no one claims them, I'm just going to go solo at noon after church and stuff like that. But I would love to give them away to someone. If anyone wants it, please reach out. I'll give a little more detail on kind of the plan tomorrow when I get there. Also, I have 12 p.m. game on Saturday the 24th. So if anyone's interested in going to a game, it's not actually Coastal. I think that game's Cincinnati, Illinois. So for all you Swifties, Cincinnati's where Travis Kelce went. Almost said Jason. But yeah, Travis Kelce went there. So you never know. Oh, I almost thought we were done, but no, sorry. I got this one more board. Let's rip it. All right. We're under 5 minutes, so we got a chance here. The next part of my daily update. I did some good studying. I've got about 50% of the drinks memorized. And I mean memorized. Have little tricks, little study habit tips going. So excited to get better at that. There's some great drinks on the menu. Some cool things. Definitely want to check it out. Big Tito's Bar. Couple things made with Tennessee honey. You got Tennessee apple rather. Then there's a Tullamore Dew honey. We got some schnapps in there. You guys want to check it out. Deep Eddies as well. Orange Crush is one of my favorite specialty drinks at Neil and Pam's. You can also get it at Neil's Creek House. Definitely want to check that out. Cool. That's my studying update. Up next, I'm be going to Wise Guys. So if you find yourself in the Myrtle Beach area, Wise Guys, they always got UFC fights on. I'm hoping that my good luck shirt will kind of lead to some good luck, and we'll go into that later, what that means. But UFC, always fun to watch UFC. It's actually a really stacked card, kind of missing some of the fights right now. Might even have a fight on during the Shane D comedy. We'll see. So I'm going to keep moving. Tomorrow, church in the AM. I go kind of 9:30 mass. That's me. I'll kind of also go into some church stuff and church thoughts on the next part. Not going to say anything mean about God or anything like that. Just have some funny stories that I don't think are Facebook appropriate. Definitely check me out, the Late Night Shane Show. Cool. Church in the AM. Going to go at 9:30. I usually go to Beach Church down here, but someone... It's not the first person said like, oh, I used to go there, but. And I'm not really fully at the but stage with them, but I've definitely seen some buts coming from it. So we'll see. She invited me to some place that it's worth checking out. You know, I trust her that she knows some cool spots and stuff like that. So she might end up taking me to kind of like the 9:30. If not, I'll be at Beach Church and then start my day. Anyways, let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm not going, but if you're in the Myrtle Beach area in Conway, there's something my dad's doing with his girlfriend where there's like lobster rolls or like very good lobster rolls. You probably have to pay for them. I don't think anything's free, but there's some sort of like festival or whatever. Not sure. You have to do a little more research. Maybe I'll post it after the fact. I'm not a big lobster roll guy. I like kind of the butter on the lobster rolls to me, and I'd rather at that point just have like a grilled cheese. Cool. Duke versus Coastal tomorrow at 3. Technically at this point, my dad's still out, and the first person I invited couldn't get off work, so I need a +1. Message me if interested. Duke Coastal will be a good game. I thought they'd both be going in 2-0, and it'd be kind of a rivalry game. They're still going to go in and beat Duke's butt, but it's a good team. So it's going to be a good matchup. A lot of home runs. Sometimes when you have faster pitchers, they're going to do well. Unfortunately, the pitcher tonight for Indiana was an absolute dog, and he was throwing like 93, had a changeup of 78, just did a really good job picking his corners. A little bit of a Rembrandt. Awesome. Last thing I'm going to do is study, and I might end up missing my life group. Is what it is. Not going to go too much into it. Hope y'all are having a good day. Cool. We're on the last little stint here. So feedback. I always want to hear the good, what I should keep doing. I'd love to hear the bad, what I should stop doing. Doesn't mean I'm going to stop. And then any other advice you have for me. Like I said, I take it with a grain of salt. So ultimately, I want this to be my show, the Shane Show. But you are the audience, and you help me decide like what are things that are not working, what are things that are working. Ultimately, I'm getting a lot from it regardless. But I know that if I can impact more people, then that'll kind of have a snowball effect. Hey, I'm just like most kids my age. I don't want to work a real job. I don't even consider real estate a real job sometimes because it's fun. It's enjoyable. I can do things like be at a baseball game and still make it work. Doesn't mean it's easy. It's definitely not easy, but it's a fun job. And if I can make money influencing, believe me, it's again not easy. I think if you have a little bit of money, it becomes easier because you pay for like videographers, editors, cameramen, all that. I don't have that. That's why you see me going a little bit crazy sometimes when I'm using like CapCut. If you want to know how to make cool videos like you see, what I used was CapCut. I'm no expert. It's just a very cool free app. I've used some that have a lot less features and you have to pay for them. This one's really cool. Not saying you have to pay for it all. I'm basically between CapCut and Canva for all my social media. That's my little trick. I don't gatekeep. Hope you guys, I want to sign off by saying goodbye, good night, relax, have some fun. Don't forget that the best time to be happy is right now, okay? Don't worry about your past. Don't worry about what's happening in the future. Just choose to be happy right now. Don't worry about everything that's just crashing down around you or whatever. Like, just find the enjoyment in the present moment. And yeah, we're under 10 minutes, so hopefully you guys can check me on the Late Shane Show, the Late Night Shane Show. Going to be doing that real quick. Probably give me like 5 minutes to set up. I do have the agenda all written, so I'm going to get kind of right into it. But hopefully I can see you guys there. And I hope you all have a great night if I don't see you. Beep, beep, beep. Sorry, it just takes a minute to shut things down. Peace out, y'all. I keep doing pieces, but